The mission of youth ministry is not to make teenage disciples. The mission of youth ministry is to make adult disciples whose faith took root during their teen years. That means that we need to invite youth into a faith that's big enough for them to grow into. Instead of handing them a simplistic faith they'll quickly outgrow when life gets complicated or painful or difficult. And Youth Pastor Theologian is advocating for theological renewal in youth ministry because we believe that youth ministry is theological ministry. Not because we want to make little systematic theologians in the youth room, but because we're called to make Christian disciples and to help teenagers make sense of God and the world and themselves from an explicitly biblical foundation. And frankly, most youth ministry content and training keeps biblical and theological depth on the sidelines. So if you're a youth pastor who wants to teach on something like the Apostles' Creed or the attributes of God, there are shockingly few resources available to help you do that in youth ministry. Now, some people consider youth ministry a failed experiment, and others like to make jokes that it's little more than pizza parties and dodgeball. But YPT wants to help youth workers think biblically about what youth ministry even is, and we want to train them to teach theologically with confidence. We do that through our weekly blog and podcast content, through speaking engagements, and through the community we've been able to build in our Facebook group. And we're working on a few exciting projects that could be real game changers for churches like yours. And I'd love to talk about how we can partner together to see this theological renewal in youth ministry become a reality. You can learn more at youthpastortheologian.com.